And we're alive. The book Chronicles. This is yours truly, Seven Star. We're excited tonight for those who are tuning in. The whole point of this little show, the little project that we put together, is to have a space for us to review some of the battles, some of the activities that are going on in the Krump world, especially in Canada. We're trying to focus on the scene here in Canada, the scene also of what's going on around the world in the Krump world. So yeah, man, just if you want to tune in, we're on Facebook and YouTube, making sure that everybody gets access to this. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a little interview with Taminator. And the interview with Taminator is basically for us to talk about the prize for the Buckus Woman of the tournament. For those who don't know, we had a little tournament on Instagram with the whole Canada Krump community, and it was Buck, man. It was super Buck. It was judged by 1K, who's going to join us later. He's going to do the review, but we just wanted to make sure that we highlight the women who took part of the tournament. And Taminator is just going to give us like a little feedback of what she thought of the whole tournament. So we're going to make sure to tune her in. So give me a second. Boom.
Hey.
Yo. Hey, what
Yes.
up, T?
Hey.
Salute, How you doing?
I'm good. You?
I'm good. So how's the quarantine for you? You still working, right?
Always working. Never stop.
Never stop working. So just in case the people who are here don't know exactly what the Leaders is, can you just give them a little snippet of what the Leaders program is about, please?
Yeah, of course. Like the Leaders program is about like using Krump as a tool to empower women and to develop like the full potential, like physical and mental aspect. So it's basically just to bring more awareness to women that they can do whatever they want, and it's not limited by the gender. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah, because we also, often we feel like Krump is limited to a certain gender because it is very like physical, so automatically people assume that it's for a man. But you clearly throughout the years proved them wrong, pushing, just pushing
40 years old.
40 years old, still doing it. That's we gotta love that. All right. So, and anybody, if you want to join the chat, you could also, we have a chat here, so we're gonna take questions, comments, whatever it is. You guys can always join us. All right. So you saw the tournament. You were just kicking it, watching, enjoying, and I want to get your feedback on the overall tournament, but obviously I want to hear your thoughts about how the women did, and obviously we want to know who is winning the Leaders Prize for the Buckus Woman of the tournament. So just let us know your thoughts.
Yeah, well, first of all, I wanted to acknowledge like all the leaders, like not the leaders, but the females that entered the tournament. I was really happy to see the work, the progress, because we are still a small community, even though we're growing. But I know almost each and every one of you girls. So I wanted to shout out each of and every one of you that entered the tournament and did a great job. So first of all, I just wanted to say that. And I think it's not a surprise, like who was like for me that made the most outstanding performance. Who is this?
Who is it?
Phoenix.
Kid Furious.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
She really brought another level to the tournament. Not only we know her, like she progressed a lot in the past few months. But the way she approached the tournament, and I saw like a couple of online tournaments, and I felt she really brought something really different, not only in this tournament, but overall. And I really like the fact that she committed herself totally to the tournament and brought something different through it. So every round was different, and she really pushed it through. We saw 100% energy all the time, her character, her approach, commitment. So for me, it was really obvious that she was the one for the leader's prize.
Yeah, man. So congratulations to Phoenix. You're Phoenix.
Congrats.
Yo, you see the chat on the side? Yeah, there's a chat.
No.
Yeah, you could go comments. If you look on the side, you should be able to look at some
Oh,
comments.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
okay, I see
yeah,
you.
congrats, Phoenix. You won the prize. It was ball, and I gotta agree. I mean, we're gonna be talking a lot more later with 1K,
Yeah,
but again, so I don't want to be redundant, but yeah, she just killed it. It
she
was
killed it.
crazy. It was crazy. So I'm not surprised, but yeah, good
I
job. Go
wanna,
ahead.
I just wanna mention somebody though in the like in the ladies.
Hmm.
I want to dedicate the special mention to Chantal, girl
Yeah,
Triple C.
yeah.
I felt like she was the first one to really bring her character out, like
Hmm.
even like from the startup, like she bring her character in because she's in my fam. I know her well, and I know like her progress and stuff. But she was the one for me that really stood out from the beginning, and
Hmm.
I really wanted to shout out Girl Triple C for that.
And yeah, I mean, to me, it's an important aspect. I understand
Hmm.
that we're looking at Krump, but for me, it's always been about, hey, if you have 16, 24, 36 hours to get ready to film around. It's a very
Mm.
different context. It's a very different context from what we see usually when we see like a live battle, a street. Like every single battle is a different context. Therefore, it's not the same level of preparation, and the
Yeah.
expectations are not the same. So I think Chantal and Phoenix were
Yep.
definitely by far, and not even for the women
Women,
only. I
no.
think overall throughout the whole
Overall,
tournament, and that's what I said when they both battled. I was kind of pissed because I felt like I wanted to see that. I wanted to see that in the finals.
true,
Even though
true.
I think Gates kind of picked up after,
Yep.
but as far as like bringing that to the screen, like breaking that fourth wall,
Yeah.
Chantal was the first to do it
Yeah.
by far.
Exactly.
So good work to her. Special mention to her.
Yeah.
So what are they winning exactly? What is she? Is it one prize? It's one prize, right?
Yeah. It's one price. It's the special customized T-shirt from Suave
So
Clothing.
yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Cool. Dope. So hey, congrats again to the ladies. Thank you, Terminator, for tuning
You're
in,
welcome.
and just give us a little information about the leaders class, please.
Yeah, so the leaders class is every week on Thursday from 6 to 8. So it's 30 minutes body weight workout. You don't need no material. And I know everybody is in quarantine yet still, so it's just like adapt for it. And after that, it's 1 hour, 30 minutes of Krump class drills. We exchange a lot. So we it's not just me talking, even though it's just on Facebook Live. I don't see the ladies, but ladies are really interactive with me. So they ask questions and stuff. So every Thursday until June 18th. So you can contact me through Facebook, Terminator, or Instagram Leaders, Terminator, aka Lady Madrip. And I have also my email leaders17@gmail.com.
All right. So I'm just gonna show this right here.
Yeah,
Leaders on IG and then the
the website.
leaderscrump.com for the website. You could always tune in, go check it out. And ladies, again, you have a beautiful scene, a beautiful group of women that are empowering each other through Crump. Make sure you tune in. Like if you're scared of Crump, this is a great way for you to just come through and just learn, man. It's for everyone. We're not limiting ourselves. So thanks a lot, man. We appreciate
No,
it. And we'll see you next time. So thanks for being the first interview for the Buck Chronicles show. You already know how
yeah,
we do. Sheesh.
yes.
Sheesh.
And
All
shout
right.
out to you too, Seven.
You already know how I do. That's all I got to
Mhm.
do. I'm better at talking than crumping. So,
Shut up.
all right.
All right.
I'm out.
Peace.
Peace. Ciao. All right. So, yeah, later to her own part, she was on YouTube. Yeah, 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 yeah. What up, Khadija? So everybody's good. Okay, so this was the prize again. Shout out to Phoenix. Great work. She won the prize. She gets a customized shirt from Soiree. But now I'm gonna ask my boy, the one and only Payne, to come in and join the chat. For those who don't know I get a lot of credit for throwing the tournament, and this is, I just want to make it clear so everybody knows that this was Payne's idea. All right. Payne, he's the founder of Soiree Clothing, hit me up. He called me, he sent me a message and said, you know what, Seven, I would love for us to do something for the community. I think that, I want us to stay active and all of that. And I said, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna put you in charge of this, and all we're gonna do is use Montreal Krump Alliance as a platform. And this is what we did. We used Montreal Krump Alliance as a platform, but I want to make it clear that this is something that we did, but it starts from the initiative of Robert, aka Payne, owner of Soiree Clothing. So I'm gonna tune him in and see how he's doing. Yo, yo, yo.
What up? How are you?
What up? How you doing, boy? You good?
Good.
How you feeling, brother?
Bro, I feel pumped up. Seriously, everybody just pushed me to another level. I like seeing that everybody getting together. So yeah, feeling good. You?
I'm good, man. I'm enjoying myself. I'm not dancing that much, but I'm like this. I'm like, that's right. Yeah, I'll get
enjoying the show.
That's what's up. So, hey, again, a huge thanks for bringing the project forward as far as the tournament. Like I said, I told people that you were the one that initiated the project, and on top of that, you are the official sponsor for the tournament. I think your clothes are dope. You've been supporting the Krump community for a while now, and I really want to push everything that you're doing. Tell us a little bit about how you started the whole Soiree clothing brand.
Bless. First off, thank you for making this possible too, because with the platform MTL Krump Alliance, it would have not been the same at all.
Yeah.
So bless up. And seriously, Soiree just started like maybe 3-4 years. I wanted to do clothing since a long time. I had a bunch of ideas for brands and everything. And at a point I was like, I'm gonna just put my family name on it because I want to change the legacy of my family during the time. So I want to put it up and bring it up here. So I was waiting to have something really perfected to sell. But then I started by doing hand painting, seriously, on t-shirts, everything handmade with paint, and people like that. So during the years, I learned to print myself. So that's how I had the chance to start releasing different models to me to see. And I was like, I'm a dancer. Dancers really support me. I mostly do Krump. And I was like, we don't have Krump clothes here. If we want something buck, either we have to go custom or self one or order it from overseas, and it's gonna cost like a shitload of money.
Yeah.
So like, well, let's put this on. Let's just add something to the Krump world in Montreal. And I'm really glad to see how people reacted to it. By the way, Buck with No Excuse. Yes, I did the t-shirt, but I was talking with Seven about the tournament, and he came up with the idea of Buck with No Excuse, because that's right. I want to give you the shout out for this. Super Buck. The two finalists are getting one.
Yeah.
So I know Phoenix just won another one, the leaders. But Phoenix, you can choose another color. You're not obligated to take the black and white. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to, like, right now we're doing t-shirts, but I'm looking forward to push it and have like clothes that make people feel buck. Yes, I'll put into the dance community, but I want to do clothing in a big way. So I want people to feel good in them, and I'm really happy to see where it goes. And it's just gonna go stronger during the years. And big shout out for the experience and putting me out there like this.
Yeah, man. Just know that I'm supporting you 100%. If there's one thing that I love is to see people that just are just pushing and are thorough with their stuff. If one thing that's with me is that there's nothing that's being done half-assed. You're going all in, and if you're going all in, then I'm all in. I'm supporting it 100%. If it's quality, if it's genuine and whatever. So again, this is not the last time where we're going to work together. So just make sure that you people keep supporting Soiree. All right, you could always visit his website, soiree92.com. Make sure you check it out. There's not only Krump clothes. He's really expanding in the fashion world. He's going in different directions. Krump is only one part of what he does. But if you're interested in the rest of the work, support. And I think that there's great things ahead of him for him to keep pushing. So yeah, it's really dope what you're doing, man. Anything else you wanted to add as far as your experience with the tournament and stuff?
Bro, just the community we're in right now, I think that's what's pushing all of us to work like this. And I want to thank everybody that put work, because it pushes us to work more. And that's it. Really, just follow your inspiration and work as hard as you can. Sometimes you get some lows, but come back harder. We're in this quarantine, and it might be hard, but let's push it.
That's it, man. So, hey, thanks a lot, brother. And we'll talk soon. Let's do some more work, man. Peace. Respect.
All right. Enjoy the show.
Yes, peace. Peace. All right. So that was the homie Payne, who's also a Krumper. All right. He couldn't dance because he's the sponsor, but hopefully we'll get to see him in another tournament and that he be bucking. You feel me? So our next guest, is he there? My question is, I'm taking the risk. Y'all see the name in the corner in the top. In your top left screen. I don't know if he's here. I don't know if the big homie is available because I spoke with the big yesterday. So Solo, if you're hearing me right now, Big Solo, Krump vet, my big homie, one of my biggest inspiration, my friend. I don't know if you hear me right now, but if you're hearing me, you better pick up that line so I could tune you in, because apparently before we start doing the review, the big homie wanted to talk. You feel me? So is Solo available now? Is Solo available now? I don't know, man. Who else is in the chat? Yo, yay. So personally, while I'm waiting to see if the big homie is going to tune in, I wanted to just share with y'all just a little experience as far as like the online tournament. I'm going to be honest with everyone. This is not something that I'm a huge fan of, to be honest, like, because I feel like it's kind of hard to get the whole experience to really feel like, the whole online thing is going to do Krump justice, basically. Everybody feels like it's taking away a part of the essence of the dance, and it's not the same thing, and blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. I understand that totally. But after living the experience of hosting it, and also I think that there's this little, this notion of attachment to the community, seeing people that are from my community that are like evolving through a tournament or that are really pushing themselves and all that. I think that it changed my mind, to be honest. And that doesn't mean that I want to necessarily participate in one, because it's still not my thing, to be honest. But I really believe that, hey, this is it pushes people in a different way. It's never going to be like the full live experience, but it's definitely a way for people to approach their dance in a different manner and develop another side of their craft. So that's really that's really what I enjoyed about this whole experience, man. And I want to thank everyone, the whole Krump community in Canada, Empirical Freedom out in Calgary, right? I want to thank everybody out in Toronto who supported. I want to thank everybody, obviously, from Canada, from Montreal, that supported. And yeah, we need to definitely do this again, right now there's an oversaturation of battles, but I think that in the future we're going to find ways to get creative and keep ourselves busy with it. And I think that we got something going on. We might have something going on.
Hey,
Hey, wait a minute.
you're.
There's just what up, Pimp?
What up? What up?
Oh,
What up,
snap.
my peoples? My peoples. What's up with
Lowe's
y'all?
time, boy.
It goes down in
It
Lowe's
goes
time.
down. Hey, you see my last video, bro, from my podcast that I did?
Yes, bro.
When I go,
100%.
ah.
Hey, nobody knows that.
Oh, yo.
What's up with y'all? What's up?
Hey, man, we chilling. We chilling, bro.
Ah.
Hey, before we do the review, I felt like,
Yeah.
you know what? If the big homie wants to talk say his 2 cents, he has to go in and say it real quick. You feel me? What
Yeah.
did you think? What is it that you want to talk about real quick?
Okay. So first and foremost, okay, one of the things I want to talk about, it is a online tournament, right? We all agree that is a online tournament. It is very different. It's very new. The good thing about this online tournament is that if I mess up, or if I think something looks ugly, or if something looks sloppy, or if I think I could just do better than what I just recorded, I have the rest of the 24 hours that you have given me to make another video before I submit it. I love my peoples from Canada. Y'all my peoples, bro. Lowe's, it goes down.
Yeah,
in Lowe's town. But I feel like some people didn't think they had to go hard. You get what I'm saying? And I think that people have this misunderstanding like, oh, if I show effort, they'll cheer me on for the effort. That's different because it's online. I have all the time. I have unlimited takes to give you a perfect round to win the battle. It doesn't matter. Like, I get it. Like, if me and you were battling, somebody's going to lose. But as far as me, I could give you a perfect round. If I'm about to do a combo in my round, it's going to be perfect. If I'm going to do a hat move in my round, it's going to be perfect. There's no stumbling. There's no stutter. You won't even... If I look like I was confused while I was doing my combo, I'm going to redo it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have that privilege because I have 24 hours to lab, create, record, edit, and if I look tired in the video, I could refilm it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what I wanted to say. Because I feel like there are some talented people, and the quarantine kind of made some people lazy, and it was shown. And I don't know if it was lazy or maybe entitled. Who knows? But some people could have gave it a different. Some people could have gave it a second take, a third take, a fourth take, and some people could have put their creativity too. Because shout out to Phoenix. I called you, and I looked at Phoenix's video. I was like, "Yo, bro, she had top 4 on her license plate." Bro, even the other clip with the lipstick and then she wiped. Oh my god, bro! I called you. Hey, you can.
Hey, I was like, oh, my big homie calling me. He wants to know how I'm doing during this quarantine. Hell no.
I called you to tell you about Phoenix, bro. She's getting off. Bro, I called you talking about that heel fucking toe and it looked like she was wiping the. Bro.
Man.
Bro. And that's all in the family. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
You made me proud.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely.
Yeah,
but hey, I get what you're saying, man. And I know you say some people, and I just hope these people that you're talking about know who we're talking about. You feel me? Because we're not out here to trying to expose nobody and be name dropping, the unnecessary stuff. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, just let's just be real. Like those people knew who they are, and hopefully this is a lesson. And if you're not
Oh, yeah.
interested in putting in work in that online tournament, just do like me. Don't enter. If you're not interested, that's
Yeah,
cool too.
it's
You know,
all
there's nothing wrong
good,
with that.
man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
So yeah, but
100%.
so what is up with you, man? Real quick before we leave, before you leave, can you just give us a little update of what's popping with Solo out in the West Coast? If everything cool and everything, man.
Oh, everything is cool. As far as the quarantine, we're safe. Everybody on my side, the family, my friends that I'm around or get to talk to, we're safe and healthy. As far as Solo, the artistry goes, me and the team are creatively trying to create some things to keep motivating and not oversaturate the online social media stuff, but still stay true to what we stand for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe try to find out new witty ways to utilize the EXP Instagram. Those things are coming up because we're editing some videos. So we have some of those projects coming up, YouTube videos coming together. And as far as labbing goes, I could I could lab a little bit more, you know. You know what I'm saying? As much as I'm here trying to give some gems to the people that participated, I still also have to lab up as well. I have the time, and I could also, and if I don't have the time, I can make the time.
Yeah,
this is a perfect time to do all that. Other than that, man, I'm healthy. You guys are also, Canada is keeping me motivated. Hey, just like you said, I literally called you to talk about how crazy Phoenix is going in this tournament, bro.
Yeah,
So
bro.
you guys, like, as even though I'm from the Mecca, even though I'm from California, even though I'm a vet, you know what I'm saying? That excitement for me to call you about your fan member putting in work and I'm out here watching, just like how I tell y'all, man, I fuck with Canada, I love Canada, and you guys are still a part of keeping me motivated. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, bro. Hey, man, I appreciate you, bro. Man, always good to talk to you. And we got a lab next week, bro. I know.
Yes,
we're gonna...
yes. None of the fam. It has to be 7 and Solo. We got a lab, bro.
All right, bro.
Haven't, so.
All right, bro.
Lowe's
Town, bro. Be safe, and we're gonna talk soon.
Yes.
All right, bro.
Yes, sir.
Salute.
Good.
Peace. Judge. Yeah. All right, so that was Big Homie Solo. For those who don't know him, that's my mentor. He's one of, if you see what 7 Star is doing, there wouldn't be no 7 Star without no Solo. I got the homie Judge, who's also SSS in the chat. How you doing, brother? Yes, sir. Fam, Judge, Mr. Wow. All right. So now let's move on to the next part. I'm going to ask my homie 1K if he's ready, if he's listening right now, he could tune in and we're going to talk about that tournament business. 1K, where you at? 1K, where you at? All right. So, yeah, man, what we're going to do is we're going to tune in. 1K, just going to explain real quick how everything is going to go. We're once 1K joins the chat, what we're going to do is share the screen from all of the battles, and we're going to review every battle one by one. One thing that's we have a lot to go through, all right, and we're not trying to make this whole show a 2-hour show. So we're going to go through the battles pretty quickly. If you have questions in the chat, we'll take them after each round. So we're going to go top 16 first. Take a few questions, and then boom, move on to the top 8. Take a few questions, top 4, talk about the finals, and that'll be it. All right. So this is the Buck review with our boy 1K. Oh, so 1K is ready to tune in. Let's see if this is gonna work. Hopefully, yeah, this should work. Wait.
Yo.
What's up, brother?
You can hear me?
Wait a minute. There's a little it's bugging a little bit. It shouldn't take too long. Oh, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me?
There might be a little problem here. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, I'm just gonna reset this thing right here. Shouldn't take too long, brother. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, perfect. Yes, everything works. Perfect. How you doing, bro?
Shoot, you know me, bro. I'm over here just watching these battles.
The Book Chronicles, man.
But
Hey.
Chronicles, man. Let's talk some shit real quick.
You already know the Beavis and Butthead of Krump, bro.
Oh man, get ready.
They ain't ready, man. We gonna talk our stuff, brother. All right. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. And it's quarantine, just chilling, you know, family time, and just getting things together. And you know, it's good to be alone sometimes. All that good stuff.
Yeah, man, it's good. It's good. You have to, it can't always be on the run. So what we're gonna do here is try to screen share the whole tournament. Hopefully this works. I know sometimes, internet stuff may be bugging, but yeah, this should work. So just before we start, what were you looking for as far as the tournament is concerned?
I was looking for three things mainly. One is your foundations.
Mm-hmm.
Two is your musicality and relationship with the music.
Mm-hmm.
And three is your creativity and really taking advantage of like being online. Because I'm just gonna keep it short. I'm piggybacking everything Solo said about the online tournament. Man.
Yeah,
It really is a different aspect.
Yeah, cool. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to take each battle. Like I said, we're not trying to drag this for too long. Let's try to keep this essential and the key points of why you made the decisions that you made. And after the top 16, we're going to grab some questions if there are any questions. Then move on to the top 8, grab some questions, top 4, and so long. All right.
Gotcha.
So let's start. Let's start the first battle. It was Gates versus the homie Jay West. All right.
Oh.
That was the first battle. Let's start with Gates round.
Hey, he looking cold in the drip. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Oh, that's the one. Here it comes. Oh, that's a choke. Oh, grab it.
Wait for the kick, though. Oh, man. Bro.
That was stupid. All right. Let's move on to the next one. The homie, Jay West. Let's get it.
That boy clean.
He clean.
That boy good, man.
Oh, he the future.
Facts.
That's the future right there, man. That was raw. Oh, that was bought.
That stretch was everything.
All right. So give us your feedback on this one.
For sure. So the first difference I noticed was that Gates had an intro. Jay West kind of just started dancing.
Mm-hmm.
So already the intention of their round and like the way they present themselves was very different and gave Gates the upper hand. The hat killer, the preparation, the creativity definitely stood out. I feel like Jay West was very clean, but it was just kind of like a lab round for him
Mhm, mhm.
versus somebody who was so well prepared, even ended off clean. So yeah, the preparation definitely made the difference.
All right, cool. So preparation made a difference. I think it was Buck. Like again, and this doesn't take away anything from anybody who's losing these online tournaments. There's still Buck. Jay West is still Buck, but at that moment, it was Gates that did what he had to do. So let's move on to the next battle and see what is going on here. Do you see the stream right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Perfect. So next battle is Tox versus Ripcode. For those who don't know, Ripcode is from Calgary. He's a 16-year-old kid from Empirical Freedom, newcomer. So it was dope for him to be part of this. And Tox is Intimidate X from the Intimidate fam. So I was happy to see him dance. I hadn't seen him in a minute. So I was happy to see him dance in this tournament. So let's go. Yeah, that. Sheesh. Yeah. Sheesh.
He's crazy. Mm-hmm. He's fitting in there, bro. He's fitting in there.
Yep. Oh no. That was live.
That was the one, bro.
That post. It's my shit. And he looked at himself. Oh, that's Ball.
He talking to him, bro.
Yeah, yep. All right. Next round. Ripcode.
You're dying. You're dying.
Yo. He's moving. Go, Rip. Yep.
It's my shit.
That was tight. All right. That was tight. Listen, I just want to speak about Ripcode real quick. This kid is 16, and I know that he was nervous and all that, but I've seen this kid get off, and he's gonna be a problem, man. Canada, when we talk about the future, when I see cats like Jay West, Ripcode, like I'm like, yeah, we have a strong future like generation of youngins that are gonna come up and really kill stuff, man. So what do you think about this battle, bro?
That was a good battle, first and foremost. But I had to go with Tox because he definitely just kind of sat in it more.
Mm-hmm.
To put that in technical like terms, it's hard to say. But when you sit in something, it's like you don't just do it. Like you really get in a groove of it. And when you do it, you make sure the quality is there. He was more of a top to bottom dancer too, like changing levels and involving his footwork. So I gave it to him. But for sure, what you're saying about Ripcode is right, bro, because I remember his pre-selection.
Yeah.
To be remembered in a pre-selection of like 40, 30 people, you got to do really good. So he's solid for sure.
Yeah, and Tox is a great mover. So it's going to be hella hard to beat Tox if you're not moving your whole body, because the dude can move. He's a great dancer. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot of body control. He understands his body, so he can outmove you. So if you don't come up with some hard stuff, you're done. You're getting your ass whooped. So next battle, we got J-Dash Intimidate versus Lil 7 Star. Let's get it. Oh, so my bad. Let me start that again. Let me start it over.
J Dash.
J Dash.
You're gonna be playing with nobody.
What I like is that he making sure he's looking at him through the screen.
Dead at you.
Yeah, he's looking at him through the screen. That's one thing I respect from this man. He hardcore even through the screen.
That's a fact, bro.
He hardcore.
Even through the screen.
Yeah. Oh my God! No! Oh!
That little rumble in there.
That rumble after that slam, bro. That's top quality Krump. That's high level.
That's body, bro.
Yeah.
He got stuff like that.
Slam. Yeah. All right.
End like that. Though.
Next battle, you have a little 7-star dancing for the women.
You're
Dying. That was a tight intro. That was a nice little drift. I didn't get that. Oh, that's a bang.
That was a mean bang.
That bang on the ground was crazy.
Yeah.
Organs.
Yes,
I'm not
There you
gonna
go.
say. I ain't gonna say nothing about this. Is my little homie, and I got to keep it professional on this platform. I don't want to go. I just, I'm gonna let you talk your stuff, brother.
So this is an example of what Solo was talking about when he said online tournament. The bro Lil 7-star is crazy, but I feel like he could be better, especially with the head drop. That's for me an automatic, like let me just re-record it. And to not, it just shows minimal effort. J Dash Intimidate is a very obvious battle. He was getting off through the screen. So it's a very obvious battle.
Yeah, the way he started, just the look, he meant business. And when you're able to make people feel you through the screen like that, that's pretty dope. So yeah, gotta give it to J Dash. Shout out to Hill. Let's move on. Next battle. We got Twin 7, Sincere versus J Scopes. Growly. Let's get it.
You're dying. You're dying.
Oh. Okay. I knew you was gonna hit them with something like that. Back. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Shit. That's a summon. Boom. She did that. Boom.
It's my shit.
Bam. Boom, boom. Bam. Oh. All right. Okay. Next battle. Sincere. Twin. Let's get it.
You're dying.
That's a whole lot of sauce.
Talk to him.
Bruh, sometimes less is more.
God.
Why he went tongue cut?
No. Oh. All right. So for those who don't know, when we talk about character and concept,
Oh man.
like that was I call it sincerely. All right. Sincerely. Y'all get it? Y'all get the whole point. All right. Y'all get the wordplay. That's how I baptized him, because it's like it's almost like some Wing Chun type ish. And it just shows you that sometimes you don't have to do much.
Yes,
You know.
yes.
So what'd you think about that battle, bro?
That's exactly what I wanted to say. Those are the two key factors that he had over him. Was like, when you dance with a reason, it's so much more easier to like continue. He started like, okay, I'm on this martial arts cruise, and it just draws people in. And then you don't have to do as much because they already understanding what you're doing. And he just knows he's good when he does it. Like that's the dangerous part.
There's a level of confidence.
Growly was super tight, but I feel like he could have chopped that hat move into like 2 pieces, like 2 combos or 3 combos even. Because it was a solid hat move, but if you only have a minute, you got to be smart about.
Yeah, it was too long. So by the time he was actually spazzing at the end, the video had to cut, you know?
Right.
So let's get it. Next round, we got Craze versus Ravage Grouch. Let's get it.
You done it.
No. That to me is already crazy, bro.
Yep.
You're dying.
That's tight.
That's already crazy to me, bro. Oh man.
Ooh. Get him, Ravage.
Break it down.
It's my shit. Organs.
Bro, that group from the shoulders is cold.
All right. Oh shit, my bad. I messed up here. You know, getting used to this stuff. This is our first, people. Just bear with us. Let's get it.
Hey,
Craze.
Gang on her. That's crazy.
You got it.
I'm sorry.
You got it.
Bro.
Long gap. Yeah, she just has that natural bulk, yo. Oh my.
Man. Come on.
Get him, Craze. Oh no.
Ooh, she putting that thing together.
Get him, Craze. All right. Go ahead, bro. Talk your piece, bro.
Sheesh. First of all, shout outs to the women holding it down. Both of them are super crazy. What I liked a lot about Lou was a lot like Sincerely. She just had a concept that she started from and went with. Like she really is able to create a picture. But I think the reason why I gave it a craze was she was able to paint the picture and still hold some type of structure and technicality. You got to have both the technique and the artistry. That's where I went with that one.
I feel like you can't let those concepts kind of not go to the next gear. You feel what I'm saying? Like when I talk about, building around, I talk a lot about gears, and I felt like it was a little bit harder for Ravage to really get to that next gear after, painting that picture and, introduce it into her Krump. So I hear what you're saying. All right. Next battle, we're going to move on to my man, 50 Grip versus Swami. Let's get it.
You're dying. You're dying. You're dying. You're dying.
Let's go, Frozen.
You're dying.
Ooh. Oh, he playing that guitar.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's my shit.
Ooh. All right. Next round. Swami.
You're dying. You're dying.
Intimidate. Season.
Mm.
You're dying. You're dying.
Ugh.
You're dying.
Ooh. Talk to him. Oh my God.
Streets.
I knew he was gonna hit that. I knew he was gonna hit that.
Oh, he getting off now.
Oh, no. I didn't.
Sacrificing.
Shit with a rap. What? Get him, boy.
No.
Prove that out, nigga. No. Stop it. No, when he leaned back and he stopped and went bap. That chest pop, bro. Nah. Stop it, bro. Talk to us, bro.
Man, posture and texture. That's
Yep.
what really bring the feeling out of somebody. Like posture and texture, the way you leaning and the way you decide to create your movement, slow, fast, ticking, or just like, that is texture. And it really showed in the way Swami was getting off and he just stopped and was like suicide type. I was just like, yo,
bro. When he stopped, that maturity of stopping within your rounds where it makes sense with the proper timing. Just to man, that was tough. But shout out to 50 Grip also who went in. Just make sure you got the same socks on though when you battle next time, bro. Like homeboy was wearing a different pair of socks.
That's a requirement, bro. That's a requirement.
All right, next battle we got Phoenix versus Path. Let's get it.
Yes,
Phoenix
sir.
versus Path.
You're dying.
Here's where it gets interesting.
You're dying.
Oh, okay, she grooving. Get him, yo. Oh. Yeah. She had a little hat trick and everything, bro. Oh no. Oh my God, no. Stop it. Oh Lord.
Oh my God.
That was tough, man. That was tough.
You're dying. You're dying.
Oh, let's go, Path.
You're dying.
Oh, straight out of Zimbabwe. Now in Canada. Yep. Oh, he moving though. Oh. Get him.
Hey.
Ooh. Get him, Path. Yeah. Hey.
My shit.
That's a bang. Okay. Okay, so what about this one, 1K? Talk to him. Talk to him.
Phoenix, man, I've been meaning to yell at you. Listen, bro. First of all, she's the first one in this tournament to approach this with like the online advantage.
Mhm.
That's one. Two, prepared AF. Three, the creativity, the structure, like all the foundations was in there. Homeboy was tight to her opponent, but I feel like he could just maybe work more on like not rushing and
Yeah.
really sitting in things. That is
Yeah.
like quality over quantity type deal.
Cool. Yeah, definitely. Shout out to both of them. That was some crazy stuff, man. Dope, tight. Let's get it. Next battle. We have Chantal, girl triple C, versus Wims. Let's get it. That's crazy, yo.
Nah,
that's already crazy, yo.
Already.
That pose.
My shit.
Oh, she's like, come here, Nick.
Oregon.
Oh no! That was tough. She's hitting that beat. That's a bang. Hey. She ended up with that. Come here, man. Bring it. All right, cool. Next round, we got Wims. Let's get it. Young West. Ooh.
You done it.
That's a cold start, though.
You're dying. You're dying.
Oh my God.
You're dying.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, he getting off.
Facts.
Oh, wipe it off, bro.
It's my shit. Oregon.
So what made you pick your winner for this one?
This one, I gave it to Girl Triple C, mostly because she was, for one, her focus point was like, focus points is so important in Krump because whatever you look at, you bring it to life. Like if my hand is just here, it's different than when I'm looking at it because then everybody zoomed in.
Yeah.
So her ability to just make things like zoom with her focus points and just like the variety of her material and her emotional content as well, like making you feel her, was like Wims was like Buck, but it was just Buck. I was like, that's Buck. But like,
I guess that there's also the fact that everything was so covered. Like it's kind of hard to really understand a person's emotion or where they're seeing, where they're watching, and all that. It was very inwards opposed to,
it's like a Hella Street versus a performance that was like.
Yeah, that was. But he was Buck though. There's no doubt about that.
Very street. Yeah.
Let's move on to the top 8. We got Gates versus Tox. Let's get it. Gates. Oh, my man is moving, man.
My
My
boy.
little bro's moving. Oh,
That was enough.
he's over bucket. Boom. Bang.
They
That was
getting
a
off
good
in that
match.
room.
Let's get it. Now we got Tox. Ooh. Hey.
Ooh, she head on to that room.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. All right. Talk to me. Talk to him, bro. Talk your
Let me
stuff.
talk to these boys real quick. Let me drop some gems. Yeah, Gates got that one mainly because of his quality. Like he wasn't really doing much, but it was like just enough to really smack. Tox is crazy, but I feel like his round really started after he did all of this, and then he walked like slow motion towards the camera. This part right here was very like it was just kind of like empty to me, like real fidgety. Like I feel like it was more to him in his mind than it was in reality, and that's where it comes. You have to train your quality. Like he could have maybe put his focus points with it, or make some fast and then slow, like change texture, like really quality. That's what made it like different for me.
All right. Let's move on to the battle, the family feud.
Oh man,
Jake
they should have
Dash.
just battle, bro, like right on the camera. Like,
Yeah, I know that Baby Intimidate stuff. I think Baby from Russia said that, or I think it was Professor X that said, "Oh, y'all should have just battled in front of the camera," but then they wanted to make it fair for everyone. I think it would have been Buck though.
right.
It would have been crazy, but I mean, I told J Dash, regardless of the outcome, you're going to sleep on the couch. So,
Big fact.
yeah. So let's start with J Dash's round. Let's get it. Yep. That's wrong. How he snatched his body. Yep. 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 Hoo, hoo, hoo. Boom. Boom. Bam. That slapped that stuff, bro. Oh, he ended up with the intimidate
He
sign.
banged
Like
on him though. Same thing.
Crazy. That was already cold.
Bro, I'm saying, bro, like, come on, I don't take much.
Oh no.
She said, stay your ass right there.
Oh no.
She's talking.
Nigga, that is cold, bro.
Listen, bro.
Ugh. That's a little footwork right there. Bam. Oh. Shit. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam.
He is so calm.
Yep. He got that natural buck, bro.
He's just a natural calm.
Oh, that's a knee grab. All right. Talk your stuff, bro.
Shoot, that one, let that be a lesson. Like that less is really more, and sometimes you just gotta make it count rather than trying to do so much. I gave
Mhm.
it to her basically because her quality and also the concept and intro and staying on topic. It was very easy to follow. I feel
Mhm.
like Jade Ash was dope, but it was kind of just labbing and like not really like a content to follow. But Graves was like, "You stay your ass right there." Nah, and just started getting off on cuz. I was like, "Dang."
That was cold, man. Shout out to both of them, though.
Shout out to both of them. That's mad love right there.
Let's get it. Chantal, Girl Triple C versus Phoenix. Let's get it.
Already.
That's crazy, man. That's nah, bro.
He is a monster.
Oh hell no.
Bro, what are those? Those are crazy, bro. Yeah.
Ooh. Keep going. Keep bucking on them. Keep bucking on them.
Oh, bro.
Oh, all right.
I'm doing that. Thank you.
Let's get it. Next round. Phoenix. Sorry, nigga. Oh Lord.
Rich.
Oh, she had a combo, bro. Cat. Oh, she did a bigger one. Bigger
Nah.
cat. Bop, 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 bop. Grab the leg.
Hold up. Wait a minute. It's a chopper.
And she had the floor bang after, bro. Nah, hell no. Oh no. What I one thing I want to say. One thing I want to say about the online thing, also about being prepared, is make your round fit within that minute. If that's the rule, because a lot of y'all finish your round and it just cuts. So you're kind of leaving the judge on a high, like, oh, is that it? Like, what's after? Like, you get what I'm saying? You can't really. You have to be careful. And one thing about Phoenix, what made her strong, is that she was really able to finish on a strong note every time. So that's how you know she was prepared, because her round was like a minute. You feel me? That was crazy.
Yeah, for me, it's like that preparation goes a long way. Even the fact that she decided to dance like to the track at the last couple of eights just so that she can end on that note. That is genius, bro. And like she's using the online like to her advantage. She got off too on some real Krump. Can't say she not buck because she buck getting off. But I do want to say Girl Triple C is probably one of the most improved Krumpers I've seen.
Wow.
Especially in Montreal, bro. She has leveled up so crazy. I don't know what she eating. It's crazy.
Yo, she be getting that training, but it's hard work, man. I mean, she's definitely hearing. She's a great student. She's taking definitely training under Taminator is already a great guidance.
Right.
And on top of that, like, she's always working hard and she's super humble. And I think that humility is a key factor in evolution, in order for you to really get better in that. So shout out to Girl Triple C, man. You really did leave your mark in this tournament. It was dope to watch you. Thank you for your energy. And we're going to move on to Swami versus Sincere. Let's go.
I mean, Liz.
Yep.
And he buzzing. Yeesh.
That was a bang right there, man. You can't say my boy ain't. He can't say he ain't banging on. Oh my God, Bo, oh my God. Oh, yeah. That was the round. Next round, Swami.
Yes, man. Oh, really?
Yeah, he got crazy posture, man.
Bro, posture and texture is big. That makes it big. What's wrong with him? He look drunk.
Highlighting the. Oh yeah, there you go. That is so smart, man.
This is high level Krump, bro.
Oh my God. Not even talking to him. Talk to him, Swami. Talk to him, boy.
This is high level.
Talk to him, boy.
Drag
He
the
talking
bane.
that shit, boy.
Drag the bane.
Yo, talk to him, boy. Oh Lord. Okay. Yeah.
Oh man.
Talk your stuff, man. Talk your stuff, bro. What is it?
Seriously, super quality, but I feel like he slipped when he decided to spend so much time in that sitting position.
Yep.
Like, and then when he hit that first bang, it was a jump of like momentum without the build up, and it kind of came off as like, oh, he wastes his time. Now he knows he got to get off. But Swami, perfect, like momentum build up. He was just chilling in there like this, like with the footwork. Like,
I just like how his posture with his arms out kind of allowed him to highlight his body work and his footwork and everything. And he broke out of that posture in a smart way. He just didn't like started moving his arms. He hit boom, and then that arm went out. So there was a connection between that hit and the arm for him to continue within his get off. I love to see smart stuff like that, man. I hate when the get off does not make any sense. If there's one thing I'm super heavy on is making sense, you know? And that boy just, man, he was really getting off, man. That was tight. Shout out to both of them.
Swami is high level from that we know, man. He's not to be slept on.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, so that was the top 8. Let's move on to the top 4. We're gonna go with Gates versus Lady Intimidate. Let's get it.
Oh man. Damn, Mortal Kombat uppercut. Ooh. That was real catty.
Oh no. Oh hell no.
Bro, he fucking.
Oh no.
Another bang. Work it out, bro.
He stopped. Okay. That was that pause. Sweet. Oh man, I ain't gonna say nothing, man.
He knew it.
Craze.
Yeah, girl.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh. She moving, man.
Facts. Ooh.
All right. So talk to us, 1K. Please talk to us.
Yes, sir. Man, Gates, he go hard. Like he don't just be dancing like oh it's just a video. Now he be dancing like I'm battling somebody right now type. He be having his
Yeah.
preparation and everything. And I like how his flow was this round. Like everything led to something else that made sense. Nothing was pointless. Craze was Buck too had that quality, but some things kind of were just random and didn't go together or didn't like make sense in a way. Like the martial arts pose kind of like changed it for me, and I was like, okay, where we going with this?
Yeah.
And even the whoa in the intro, it was like,
Yeah.
you got to be careful with stuff like that.
It was a hard track, and I feel like a lot of people are not from the same era as me and Terminator. We grew up dancing to J Squad, and that track was heavy to us. You know,
Yeah,
I remember that footage from Foolish. For those who don't know, you young cats, go check out Foolish. One of the old school vets that he was one of the tightest crumpers at the time. Foolish, PHOOLISH, and there's this footy where he's dancing to this track, and it's really something that struck us. Like that's why this track for us is something we can dance to from my generation, but the new generation, it was like an old school challenge type thing, you know. Right. So, but shout out to everybody that jumped on that and try to do their best. So we're going to move on to Swami versus Phoenix. Let's get it. Top 4. My God.
I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it.
Oh, boy, people.
I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it.
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God. That is, she's getting off. She's pushing it. You feel me? Damn.
Bro.
Next round, Swami, let's get it.
Damn.
Yeah, that thing was completely crazy.
Damn.
Oh, that was a crab. Ooh. All right. Talk your stuff, bro.
One thing that really makes you go far in the tournament is being able to bring something different every round. Like in a real life tournament, if you're coming out and every round look kind of the same than the last one, it's gonna get harder to impress the judge. And I feel like Swami is super crazy as just a base crumper, but everybody was struggling versus Phoenix in this tournament because she always has something different, a different location setting, a different like that stuff matters as far as an online tournament. And you can't say Phoenix wasn't getting bucked because she super was getting bucked from the shoulder, full arm swings, all of that. And I feel like the intro Swami super threw me off. I was like, were you drunk? Were you tired? Were you sleepy? Like, there's so many better ways you could have shown that.
All right. Yeah, man. Swami's buck. no matter what. But yeah, definitely. And you know what I like about Phoenix rounds is that I felt like throughout the whole tournament I saw a whole story. You get what I'm saying? Like I saw a story throughout the. You know how they say that your round needs to have a story. Her rounds,
Her whole
periodically
tournament.
speaking, there's this whole story. You could like it's a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Every
That
time
shit
I
was
see her card come up, I was like, "Oh, what's she gonna do next?" Like
it's
that
a
type of
wrap.
thing.
So I guess we're moving on to the finals now.
Oh,
Let's try to see if I could stream it from here. It might not work, but let's give it a try. Let's see if it works. I'm sorry for the folks home. If you want to watch this about final, you could always go on the MTL Krump Alliance Instagram page.
All right, y'all. This is
Okay,
it.
so I'm gonna move forward. I ain't trying to hear my talk. All right, let's do it. First round. Gates.
ooh.
Rules.
That's how you roll up on somebody. First of all, he ran him for his chain, bro. That's what happened. That was so cool.
Oh no.
Footwork, clean.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh no. He's like boom, clack, boom. No, that's bam.
Against
Boom.
gravity.
Yeah, like, he's not done. He grabs it. He's like, oh no! What the heck?
He getting off for real.
Oh no! That is balk, bro.
He's looking like Fight from New York in here.
Nah, bro, nah. Let's move on.
He was
I'm
getting
sorry, Phoenix, for the spelling mistake.
super good.
It's a movie. It's a movie, boy.
Bro. Pay-per-view. What's she looking for? Something like that? Arms raised. By the boys, bro. By the boys.
I did. Oh, get him.
Dang.
Get him. Bam. Oh, that's a swing. Oh, that's a move. That's a move.
Hey, can you imagine
Oh.
it started like that, bro?
She walked on him. Hey. Oh. That edit was tight.
Yeah, let's say.
That is the white faces. Let's go.
Gay.
Oh, you like? Really? Oh no. That is. Let's get it. Oh no.
Man, he be sitting in him, bro.
Oh no.
Come on, moving. This is like so bug.
Oh no.
This a bug dude, bro.
Oh, you man, get out of here. Losh, out of here. Oh, boom, get out of here. He's like, we're gonna do it the last one. Boom. Look at the camera. Shoot. Oh Lord.
Okay.
Oh, that was tight movement.
He's looking like medicine. I'm glad he wasn't battling me.
Yeah.
This?
Oh, God. He's getting off. All right. Oh. Oh. That's the Phoenix.
Come on.
Hey. Oh.
Hold it. Hold it.
Oh, that was tight.
Come on.
Like that. That idea was tight.
Bro, you can move, bro.
All right, y'all.
Yo. This was crazy.
Montreal.
Crazy. Hey, man, this was fun to watch, man. On some real.
Yo,
it was fun to edit, and it was fun to watch. But yeah, man. Again, this changed my whole perspective on online tournaments as a spectator. You know, I always felt like, but it really felt dope for me, man. So what made you give that decision for the last battle?
I feel like in the long run, Krump just stood out. Like Phoenix always had a different presentation, but at the end you can kind of see like where she was fighting for her life and just was running out of her Krump vocabulary wise. And Gase always had a different way of hitting you. And in the first round, Gase round was super, like it was clear, it was obvious. But Mattel, she had me at first, but she kind of fell into the same thing that Lou fell in, where the concept was taking away from her ability to make the decision of when to switch that momentum. And go, because she could have did like so many crazy things, or had so many points where she could have took off, but she decided not to.
And also, you got to be careful as far as like when the scenery or the props are taking away from your dance physically, you know, because the fence, which was like the gate in like her concept was her knocking down the gate, if I'm not mistaken, was blocking half of her body. So there was not really any footwork going on and not change of levels. So she was stuck with this. And then when she knocked it down, she didn't really exploit that lower body either.
Right.
And then went straight to the camera and finished it off. She spent way too much time, in my opinion, in the back, where it kind of took away from a lot from her dance. So I get what you're saying. And what about the second round, though?
The second round, Gates, it's like he saved it for last. Like he saved like that. Okay, I see you doing your presentation and stuff, but I'm just buck everybody in the tournament off, and I'm gonna save it for you since you want to do all this cool stuff. Like he had that approach, and then his Krump, like it came down to Krump. Like how many ways can you think of an arm swing? You know, how many ways can you attack something differently? I just seen a lot of repetition in Phoenix's like language, like her DNA is kind of limited versus Gates. Gates seems very like different angles matter, different like texture mattered.
Different ways to bang. When he hit that,
that was different, bro. That versus like kicking and then turning and like being stuck like that and stuff. His style is so like he'll attack you in so many ways.
Yeah,
but it was such a close battle. Phoenix is really good at making moments, but then after that moment, it's like, okay, then what? Like when she got on her back and did that, if she had found a way of like continuing from there, it could have been almost a kill off, but she like kept on starting over. Like
I think with more experience and as she continues to grow, she's going to be a problem because she already understands. First of all, she could move. She's a strong chick. She understands already how to build around. She's creative. Now it's just going to be that Krump DNA, like you said, to continue to build that language and understand all of these things that is going to make her even more dangerous, in my opinion. Yeah, man, it was a bug battle. It was fun to watch. And I think everybody enjoyed it as a first experience. And man, I want to thank you, bro, for being part of this. And any last words you want to give people before we end this?
First of all, I just want to say thank you because Canada is like home for me, man. I have a couple homes. I got Philippines, I got Buffalo, but then I definitely got Canada. Not just Toronto, not just Montreal, but both. Like, so I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Keep practicing, keep that good spirit, keep attending those classes because it shows. And yeah, what I would say for the future online tournaments, just really take that online advantage all the way because it really was like winning and losing like factor decider. So yeah, that's all I say.
Yeah, man. So yeah, bro. Thanks a lot. Hey, everybody tuned in for the Buck Chronicles show. Hey, this is just something we decided to do. Me and 1K just came up with this, and I figured, like, let's just do it. Maybe it's something we're going to continue. Maybe it's something we're going to keep improving. But I think that there definitely needs to be a platform for us Krumpers to just get together and discuss about some real stuff. So let us know. Send us a message, Montreal Krump Alliance, if you feel like this is something that you liked, what we could do better, if this is something that you want to do us to do in the future, or if it's just something that, whatever. But yeah, man, just let us know what you think, and we'll be glad to get your feedback, man. So thanks a lot, all of y'all. Y'all have a good night. Y'all be safe and peace. Let's Bob. Now that's Bob.